lot of games like to take this free-to-play path every once in a while for a certain period of time, whether it's like 2-3 days. More than likely, it's a weekend of free time that you can play their video game. Games like Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, I think Overwatch, don't quote me on that one, but I believe Overwatch did it as well. But they give you a certain period of time to go ahead and play their title for free. Now, it's not a completely free-to-play game, It's not like Fortnite or Apex Legends or Warzone where you can just download it for free whenever you want. No, this is like a AAA full-price video game that they're offering you for a certain period of time to play for free. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare is trying to follow that trend, I guess. I think this is the first time we've ever really seen this. I don't remember in any past Call of Duty games where they gave us a free time period to try it out for multiplayer. Usually they're pretty greedy with their titles, and they're going to want you to pay a few bucks to actually play their game. But it looks like they're trying to follow that path because I guess a lot of other titles are getting success. But the reason these other titles are getting success from giving out their game for free is because their games play like their games. If you think of Rainbow Six Siege, you think of one thing, a tactical styled video game based more around S&D elements. It's very fun to play, but if you go and pick up Rainbow Six Siege for free and try it out for a weekend, you know what you're getting yourself into. Same with Battlefield. Battlefield 5 might not be the best Battlefield game ever. It's definitely a lot different than other Battlefield titles, and with the next Battlefield game that's coming out, they're going to have to, change up a lot of things and really get back to their roots if they want to save their core fans. But does it still play like Battlefield somewhat? Yeah, it still has its Battlefield vibe, so if you go ahead and download Battlefield 5 free to play on a weekend or something, you're getting what you're expecting. But here we are with Modern Warfare, and I guess this is just some business strategy by Activision to make this game free to play for a weekend, which is currently this weekend. I think it ends today, So this is your last chance. If you never played Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer, go ahead, give it a download, and give it a try, see if you like it. But a lot of people are going to see this Call of Duty Modern Warfare download, whether they're in the Xbox store or the Sony store, or maybe if they're just on battle.net if you're on a PC. And they're going to see that Modern Warfare is free to play, and they're going to think to themselves, wow, a Call of Duty game free to play, brand new, the 2019 title, I kind of want to give this a try. And the only thing that's going to be greeting them on the other side, once they download this massive, maybe the free to play game is a little bit, less storage based, because I know a lot of people who purchase the full game are running a little bit over 100 gigabytes. So maybe the free to play version is maybe 50, 60 gigabytes. So after you're done giving up 50 gigabytes of space for a game that you're going to be playing for 2 days, you're going to be greeted with just a buttload of just completely awful elements. And it's very sad because a lot of people play Warzone, which actually feels like Call of Duty, so they're probably going to see that Modern Warfare multiplayer is free to play, and they're going to think to themselves, oh boy, Warzone was actually pretty decent. It's a little campy here to there, but the fall damage is normal, the footsteps are very quiet, the gunplay feels really solid. What could go wrong with multiplayer? What could go wrong with it? And then they download it, and they see what can go wrong with multiplayer. Literally everything in the game is the opposite of what Warzone is. All the good Call of Duty elements that you see that are in Warzone don't happen in multiplayer. People are 10 times more campier. The footsteps are a little bit better, but they are still loud here to there. Especially for yourself. I hear my footsteps a lot, and it kind of annoys me. I just wish I had dead silence 24/7. Dead silence is such a crutch perk for me. And a lot of video games, it's very sad to see it go. And then, of course, the horrible lag and the servers that we play on in Modern Warfare. I guess that's not anything different. If you play on Warzone, you definitely know about the lag and the servers that you play on. They're absolutely awful. God have mercy. I don't know how we get these types of servers. People are going to finally end up seeing what type of 6v6 maps we get to play and how our 6v6, styled video game is completely awful. And I feel bad for people who are going to download this multiplayer free to play, because 9 times out of 10, these people who are downloading this multiplayer are downloading it to play 6v6. They could probably care less about ground war. They could care less about 10v10. And maybe they could care about Warzone, but if you're downloading Call of Duty, you're downloading it for one reason and one reason only. And that is to play the traditional Call of Duty game modes. And 6v6 is trash this year. When do I play it? Seriously, when do I play it? I try to play it every once in a while, But Ground War is the only thing that I'm capable of playing of in this game. It's just too campy. And the only way to play it is playing in Ground War, because there you actually see 5+ people. I get insane feeds on Ground War to the point where I'm just in love with the game at that point. It actually feels fun. It feels like what Call of Duty is supposed to feel like. The feeds that I get in Ground War, the feeds that you would see in like Black Ops 4. But in 6v6, the feeds you get in that game, you don't see in any other game. You know, you just don't see that stuff. It doesn't make any sense. TDMs, I mean, top kills, 10 to 20 kills, maybe 30 if you really pop off with streaks. I'm bored out of my mind playing 6v6. And along with the map designs for this game, they just did it all wrong. You know, they're trying to be creative with these large-scaled maps, but Jesus Christ, give it back to Treyarch, man. Treyarch knows how to design big maps like it's nothing. Have you ever played World at War? Have you seen World at War gameplay? Those maps are outstanding. The designs are gorgeous. Even Black Ops 1 maps. I prefer Black Ops 1 maps over the majority of the Black Ops series. I'm not going to lie. Black Ops 2 had some decent maps, but Black Ops 1, oh my god, dude. Those maps were superior. World at War and Black Ops 1 had some of the best map designs in Call of Duty history. But seriously, Infinity Ward just forgot how to make Modern Warfare maps. They forgot how to make the core 6v6 style gameplay fun. It just doesn't make any sense this year. I seriously feel bad for anybody who's about to torture themselves or anybody who's about to put themselves through this free-to-play experience, because I give you, 30 minutes to an hour? The only reason I'm capable of playing this game like that is because, I have a YouTube channel that relates around Call of Duty. So to keep this YouTube channel up and running, I have to stay up to date with the most recent Call of Duty game, which is Modern Warfare. I have to play it a lot. I have to get my opinion on it a lot. I have to get live gameplay on certain, new maps or new weapons and all this different stuff. I have to keep up to date with Modern Warfare. So obviously I play it. But if you're a casual player who's just hopping on for 30 minutes to an hour after work just to, unwind, this probably is not going to be your best experience, and I guarantee you'll probably hop off and go play another game. I mean, even the skill-based matchmaking is enough to make someone rage. Every match is just a maximum competition. You're always sweating it off with someone, no matter what. In 6v6 at least. If you want a less, sweaty experience, I suggest Ground War, even though Ground War can get pretty sweaty at times. 6v6 is just, you're not going to find anything. You are literally not going to find a match where it's casual. Maybe your first couple of matches, like 2 to 3 matches, will be casual, but after that, it's not. And I have a very bad feeling that Activision is going to play these people who are getting it free to play. Don't you think that Activision, those scumbags, would be dirty enough to go ahead and make it like no skill-based matchmaking in the free to play version? But once they go ahead and purchase Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they're going to go ahead and put the full-blown skill-based matchmaking back in. I guarantee you that is something Activision would do. But I don't want to wish anybody to have an awful experience while playing this. If you really want to enjoy this, I hope you have a great time. I hope you can find some enjoyment with the title. More enjoyment than the majority of the community has gotten out of it. But God have mercy on your soul. You are in for a very, very rough surprise when it comes to 6v6. If you want some fun, if you really want to try to enjoy this title or get the most out of your gameplay, I would suggest going to Ground War, as you see right here, and mostly search for the map Anaya Palace or Farmland, but the rest are just, sniper havens. Snipers are everywhere when it comes to Port, District, all those other maps. It's just snipers that are camping in the back of the map everywhere, and they just look across the map and pick you off. So you can't really run in the open. So if you really want the best experience, play some Anaya Palace, Farmland, and just sauce up some spawns. It might take you a minute to understand the rotations of this, but this is where you'll get the most action, I'll tell you that. If you're looking for those big feeds that you would get in games like Black Ops 4, you're not going to see that anywhere in the 6v6 for Modern Warfare. But if you are a tactical player, if you like that slow play style, Rainbow Six Siege style, where you have to check all your corners, check all of your angles, approach situations slowly, then you might enjoy 6v6. That might be your style of game. But I know a lot of people who are downloading this free to play actually might not even be Call of Duty fans. I'm sure the majority of the hardcore Call of Duty fans already bought this title. So at this point, it's probably going to be other people who play Battlefield or play Rainbow Six Siege. So it might be a good experience for them. It might be bad for the hardcore Call of Duty fans, because that means that Activision will probably make a lot more money for this title, which means that we will probably not be seeing any changes in the near future for this title. So this free-to-play weekend might be rough for us, but overall, I hope you guys can get a good experience out of this game. I really do. But guys, that's really all I have to say. Make sure you go down into the comments section. Make sure you leave your personal opinions about the topic today. Do you guys think that this free-to-play weekend will help with the popularity of Modern Warfare? Do you think it's just a waste of time, and everybody who's going to try it out is probably going to not enjoy it? Let me know all your opinions down below about this topic. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, always dislike it. If you're brand new and you enjoy what you heard today, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me or see what I'm talking about, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And also, if you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.